At Designblendz, we help our clients create, visualize, and develop the built environment. We work on anything from conceptual design of buildings all the way through 3D visualization to help understand what the space is and how to visualize it. And then we take it a step further and actually develop the projects and actually, construct them and understand how things go together. Today we set up a tour with some new developers that are coming into the area, and they've never even rehabbed the property before, and we were kind of showing them our process. We actually went out to two of our properties that we're doing here in the city. One was in the Frankfort area, and another property was actually in the Point Breeze area. The property in Frankfort really for us is a test. We've never done a house in Frankfort out in Philadelphia before, but we found a nice pocket, and we noticed some properties that were moving in that area. We ended up having a wholesaler come to us with the deal, and we kind of picked it up as soon as we could, ended up going through the design process, the pre-marketing process, and currently we're finishing up here in about 2 weeks.
So this house for us was actually mostly just cosmetics. Throughout you also see some new doors. We kept with the 5-panel colonial look throughout, all solid core doors. We kept as much trim as possible in this place to keep the unique look. And we're also undecided on this fireplace right now. So we think we're going to keep it at this point, but we've heard it's unique to the area and some local artists did it. So at this point, looks like we will just be probably touching it up a little bit, but leaving it as is. The kitchen is actually a unique situation that you guys can kind of get a look at. We're actually keeping these cabinets, and we'll be completely redoing all of them. All said and done, you'll never know that they were, reused, and most of these cabinets are actually better made than the ones you'll go buy at Home Depot now anyways. All new floor, this is actually the original floor. We're going over with the next pre-finished floor.
It's a hardwood laminate.
Hardwood laminate.
Yep.
Throughout the whole first floor, going upstairs in this area we're going to do carpet, except in the bathrooms. This area calls for carpet, not like a high-end wood finished floors throughout the house.
There was also some issues in the basement here, which we addressed, but this you would put storage down here, and I think the washer dryer's down here too. That's it, right? Store boxes, and you don't have to worry about having
we'll obviously clean this up a little bit before sale, but nothing to the point of it being a basement.
It's not your man cave down here, for sure. So the fact that we could fit 35 people into the master bedroom is a pretty good win for us in this area. Originally, there was a door right here. A lot of these old houses, you'll find that they have connections between the master bedroom and the sub bedroom. So since we closed this wall off, now it's a prime location. You can have a bed over here, you can put a bed here. The goal is when you're fitting these places out, you want to give the most options possible for the space. So I'm not living here. I don't know if I want my bed next to a window over there. So the more options you give to an end home buyer, the better. The one in the Point Breeze area, we are working as the design team as well as the owner's representative to help it get constructed properly. So we did all the drawings for the property, and then we end up taking it a step further and managing that construction process to make it smoother for the end client. So obviously there's a lot of work to be done in this place. We brought the drawings, and you can take a better look at them too if you just want to browse them to get a sense for what we're thinking for the house while we're here.
We are actually going to be removing this wall here to open it up to a nice metal handrail. So to do that, we have to put an LVL from this wall to that wall, and an LVL, then pick up all these floor joists and go back this way, another LVL there. So it's a little bit of work, but in this area, we want to open up the staircase. We found a comp right down the street, so we're kind of actually mimicking that in a sense. Because we know what that sold for, and one that sold a month and a half ago is the best comps.
You'll notice here, you'll do a scope of work too, which you'll learn, but we actually, in addition to doing the scope of work and figuring out, we put the scope of work within our drawing set. Yep. So the more effort you do on the front end, knowing what you want to do and the time you spend after you acquire it. Some people will just rush. As soon as they close, they'll get their demo crew in there, but if you actually take some time and think about it, you can get more bang for your buck out of these properties. So this set was actually submitted to L&I, signed and sealed, because it's got structural issues. We have to put up 2 LVLs. It's not as easy as the last one, right? Even though it's smaller, there's a lot more work to be done on this property. Today's episode was about the develop side of our business, because for us it's the most exciting, to where we get to encapsulate all of our services together under one roof here at Designblendz. We look forward to sharing with you a lot more